North West's newest companion has sparked fresh concerns about the upbringing and future of one of the most beloved Kardashian grandchildren. Kim and Kanye's eldest daughter has become an internet sensation, and her recent encounter with another sensation has raised many eyebrows. Does this simply follow the familiar pattern of North's childhood, or is it a worrisome indication that she may be heading into troubled waters?
My kids, they don't know anything.
How?
So,
with social, they're in school, they're on social.
So at school, like some of my best friends are the teachers. So I know what goes on at recess. I know what goes on at lunchtime. I hear what's being talked about. None of the kids have ever said anything to my kid.
There's two things I said. Tell her security not going to be in between me and my kids. And also tell her don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on TikTok.
North shocked everyone when she attempted to bite my nanny and declared, "I no longer want a nanny, you can go home." Growing up in the limelight, Kim made a point of not allowing North to appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians until her daughter could provide consent, as originally planned. In order to shield North from the potential negative impact of being on television at a young age, the Kardashians initially aimed to prevent her from facing that kind of pressure. However, considering the family's reliance on hype and social influence, it's hardly surprising that North began making appearances on the show as early as the age of 2. While it goes without saying, we can all agree that a 2-year-old lacks the comprehension to understand her surroundings enough to provide consent, let alone dissent. Yet that was just the start of it. North also had early access to social media and even her own TikTok account, which has gained viral attention on multiple occasions. While Kim tried to portray herself as the one managing the account rather than North, recent viral videos have made it abundantly clear that North could likely outshine her mom when it comes to editing skills. Although some of the videos on their joint account are adorable and entertaining, there are others that have raised concerns among fans. It's evident that there's a certain questionable dynamic at play. More recently, there has been a noticeable fondness for the musician Ice Spice, which began with a drawing of the artist and culminated in a playdate between them. Firstly, it's widely recognized that Ice Spice's lyrics could easily exceed PG parental guidance restrictions. However, that's not the sole concern. It's also disconcerting to see that Kim Kardashian, who rose to fame amidst scandal and is aware of the negative aspects associated with public personas, appears unconcerned by her daughter's association and emulation of a singer who is rapidly gaining accessibility herself. As one person aptly remarked, "This is a 9-year-old singing about probably blowing her back thinking about me. He knows that it's fat." Clearly, this content is not suitable for someone of North's age. While dressing up may not be inherently problematic, the complete imitation of Ice Spice seems excessive. If the Kardashian-Jenner clan fails to recognize this, there is one person who certainly does: Kanye West, also known as North's father. He has expressed his disapproval, stating, "I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok to be used by Disney." Kim's former husband, Kanye West, has repeatedly expressed his disapproval of North being on social media. However, Kim largely dismissed his concerns, stating that North was simply having fun. Nonetheless, Kanye's concerns hold significant validity because the internet has always been a peculiar place, and it seems even more peculiar now, with various individuals lurking behind the scenes. Regrettably, these concerns hold no weight with the Kardashians, as their primary focus lies in cultivating the next generation of social media stars, rather than recognizing the potential harm they may be causing their own children. In response to Kim's assertion that Kanye was attempting to control their lives, someone aptly remarked, "Kim is mistaken in this instance. The psychological effects of social media on young girls are real and well documented. It is actually Kanye who is seeking to protect his daughter in this regard, while Kim is portraying it as obsession and control." Others agreed, emphasizing that there are alternative creative outlets for children. However, Kim Kardashian's obsession with social media is evident, considering it is how she amassed her vast fortune. It's truly unfortunate that Kim's children are now being subjected to the same toxic environment. It's a sorrowful situation, as expressed by someone else who commented, "In terms of social media and kids, I think the Kardashian kids will be intriguing to observe in the future. It seems they are often overlooked in this conversation, but their entire lives have been massively broadcasted since their conception." Kanye has consistently spoken about the Kardashian family's fixation on social media, particularly his ex-wife Kim, and how uneasy he feels about his children being exposed to it. Although many people dismiss his concerns due to his recent online outbursts, There are actually numerous individuals who agree that North may not be headed in the right direction while growing up in the spotlight. As one Twitter user remarked, between Kanye, Kim, and social media, North West is going to face numerous challenges as she grows up. Another individual remarked that North West has now reached an age where she is fully aware of her privileged upbringing and is utilizing it to her advantage, entertaining us all by frustrating her mother. However, it appears that Kim encourages this behavior because she isn't the one getting annoyed. Kanye is. Dealing with family drama is undoubtedly challenging, especially when both parents are celebrities in every sense of the word. Fans are beginning to speculate that the ongoing conflict between Kanye and Kim might be setting North up for an unpleasant future. From their constant and highly publicized disagreements about parenting approaches to the perpetually toxic drama that surrounds them, Kanye and Kim are clearly not doing enough to protect their children from the negative aspects of the spotlight. In fact, it almost seems as if they're engaged in a futile battle that doesn't actually exist. While Kim may not be able to legally prevent Kanye from posting or discussing things that harm her brand and public image as a mother, what she can do is get under Kanye's skin. Previously, when Kanye spoke out about North's use of social media, Kim asserted in her statement that, as the parent who is primarily responsible for providing and caring for their children, she is doing her best to safeguard their daughter while allowing her to express her creativity through supervised means, as it brings her happiness. At the time, Kim wrote that divorce is already challenging for their children, and Kanye's relentless obsession with trying to control and manipulate their situation in such a negative and public manner only adds to the pain for everyone involved. However, the main issue that both Kanye and Kim appear to overlook is that while they publicly exchange jabs at each other, they are also subjecting their children, particularly North, to public scrutiny. The general consensus seems to be that they have indeed raised a spoiled child. For instance, North would say things like, "We're having a tea party, Mom. No boys allowed. Dad, you can't come." She would slam the door in her brother's face, exhibiting diva-like behavior. Is she a diva, a brat, or perhaps both? North was the only child of Kim and Kanye for a significant period, and it seems that she simply refused to outgrow that phase. According to Kim, North was not thrilled about her siblings' births, and that excitement never seemed to manifest, even after 2 more siblings came along. North simply does not want to share anything, and everyone, particularly Kim, has no choice but to acquiesce to her demands. Kim has openly expressed her struggles with having little control over the situation. The approach that Kim takes in raising her children doesn't seem to be the most effective, as North has faced severe criticism for her consistently rude behavior on numerous occasions. What truly solidifies her position as one of the most spoiled brats in Hollywood is the fact that she disrespects anyone and everyone, including her own mother. Kim shared, "Every time I try to come to an agreement with my daughter North, she interprets it as a personal attack and responds with comments like, 'Your house is so ugly, it's all white. Who lives like this?' Furthermore, there have been reports of her being disrespectful towards hired help, displaying passive-aggressive behavior towards the paparazzi, and possessing access to more money than most children in the world. This combination does indeed create a recipe for a bratty attitude. Additionally, it doesn't help that Kim is willing to go to any extreme to provoke a reaction from Kanye, as it ultimately benefits their business. The K in Kardashian stands for clout, and the Kardashians are a franchise known for reinventing themselves every few years. There are even speculations that Kim is using North to gain clout and build a foundation for the next generation of Kardashian influencers. There have been ongoing discussions about the declining relevance of the Kardashians and how their era is approaching its end. Many people are convinced that Kim is utilizing North as a desperate attempt to hold on to social relevance and ensure that people continue talking about her. As one Twitter user pointed out, Kim is clout farming off of North West. In case you're unfamiliar with internet slang, this means that Kim is doing everything she can to generate clout through her daughter. When you're an influencer, clout becomes the primary marketing tool. This theory gains more credibility when considering the recent reports that Kim has filed to trademark North's name in 4 different categories. The first category encompasses skincare products such as non-medicated skin preparations, moisturizers, lotions, creams, and cleansers. The second trademark pertains to toy figures, while the third focuses on advertising services. Lastly, the fourth category involves providing entertainment and information through a global computer network, specifically in the fields of entertainment and pop culture. It appears that North's strong presence on social media aligns with these trademark filings. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.